And welcome everybody, welcome back to Carlisle Indoor Bowls Club for the next session in the Scottish International Open Qualifier 2025. Our next offering for you is Keith Miller taking on Paul Morton. I think this might be Keith's debut on the live streaming. And just when you thought things couldn't get no better, I'm joined on comms by the lovely Josh Minto.
This is my comms debut, Richie.
Your comms debut, mate. Don't make an arse of it. The pressure.
Well, I've heard Stevie Angus on here, so I can't be that bad.
It can't be that bad, mate. Yeah. So we're down to, I think we're down to about the last 32 now. This is the lads' first games of the day. And I think you've getting the late session as well, mate, haven't you, half two?
I've just played.
Oh, you've just played? You won, who did you play?
Played Thomas Kuhn.
Oh yes, aye. He's a regular around the circuit. Did you win in straight sets?
1.5 to a half.
Oh.
He played a bomb last ball, the first set to half it.
Did he?
He did.
So, Paul's playing with Optimus, size 3, if there's such a thing, and Keith's playing with VS Vectors, which I asked him, I said, Keith, what's the VS stand for? He went, oh, they're very straight. Very straight.
They are, like, I played an open pairs competition with Keith last weekend, and
did you?
They don't bend very much.
They're not. Mind you, if he stands in front of the cameras, you got to tell him. Well, they've had the trial ends, so away we go. That's Paul with the mat. For those who don't know, Paul's been on the stream once before, and this is what he likes to do: tap the mat up and cause mayhem with me cameras. Where's Keith play?
He's a member of a few different clubs. Well, certainly 2 clubs. He's a member at West Denton. He plays his nationals out of there.
Right.
He is a member at South Shields as well.
Is he?
Yeah, he played club competitions out of South Shields this year.
Oh, right.
And I don't know if he was a member at Gateshead as well. Just loves it.
He's supporting this sport. So how's the indoor season gone, mate? Out of 10.
Oh, I don't know, maybe a 6.
A 6?
A 6. I think before Christmas it was going really well.
Yeah.
And then I went on holiday over Christmas, came back and...
Oh, you went to Thailand,
I did.
Bad lad.
I just about lost everything in the first week I came back.
You just about lost everything the first week you went over.
But no, I've still got a couple of things to play for.
Yeah.
Club singles final on Thursday night.
Right.
Which would be nice to win that for the first time, but I've got a tough game against Ian McIntosh.
Right.
Yeah, then Hartlepool Masters, and then I'll be outside.
Who are you in the Masters with?
Glenn Adams. It's his birthday today, so I'll wish him a happy birthday on the stream.
Do we have to start singing happy birthday?
No, definitely not.
So, anybody next to the leg, give him the bumps.
Keith also plays out in Spain as well. He's got a place in Alicante.
Right.
And I know that he plays a little bit of bowls out there as well.
He must enjoy it then. Has he been played for long or not?
No, I don't think he's been playing for ages. I couldn't tell you exactly when he started, but I know that he was playing out of a club called Cramlington outside.
Right.
And he kind of just came out of nowhere really and started getting some good results. And he's improved a lot. I haven't seen loads of him play indoors. He played really well at Gateshead last weekend.
Is he related to Stevie?
No,
it's just a coincidence.
No.
Stevie having a coffee there's probably chalked on it. Slander.
Earlier, Keith.
Well played. So have you been in a few of these PBAs before, mate? I haven't seen you.
I used to enter them. I haven't entered them for a couple of years. I don't know why. I think it's just some of the timing and
Yeah.
well, this year I went to try and enter more, and I missed out on this originally. I wasn't within time. I didn't realise they sold out so fast.
They're going off. They're going off. Somewhat off a shovel.
And yeah, I managed to nab a late entry yesterday off Martin Heitzman, who was meant to be here but did not make the journey in the end.
It's a canny old trip when I seen his name.
Yeah, but he was playing family pairs in Nottingham, so I think it was like it's not as far to go from Nottingham. It was probably a good idea at the time, but I think when it actually came to it, I think
he should have went in the Dolphin one. That's more withdrawals than in it at the minute.
I know.
Don't know what's gone on.
I think after his little taste of Potters this year, he's quite keen to get himself back in the mix.
Aye. What a points make prizes.
I think he just likes being on the camera, to be honest.
Me. And the housewife's favourite went out early this morning.
I know, well, I left the house this morning, he was 7-up in the first set. I thought, I'll see Paul when I get here.
Aye, the wheels come off.
He's a tough person to beat, Alex.
Yeah. I mean, Alex didn't play very well the first set, but he stuck in and done what he's supposed to do. I think Paul was disappointed, to say the least, the way he played.
I think that was the first time he's used his green balls in one of these events.
Yeah, he's always on the red, isn't he? He'll be close to not being up, I think. Not questioned.
Don't really know what the best balls to use on this green are.
No.
I was on the top green first game. And
you're on the naughty step, you're at the back.
Yeah, I wouldn't have wanted anything straighter than my Tigers, and they're pretty big.
Yeah. What was the pace like out in the back?
A little bit dead.
Was it?
They would pull up quite quickly, but the jacks would like fly, like roll on, so it was kind of difficult to settle in my first ball. I found, because I would just be like dropping the jack away and then launching my first ball.
Putting me back into it. You've got your fan club on, mate. Josh Minto, face fit for the radio. How very dare you.
That's quite nice for Neil. He normally says it's a face only a mother could love.
And Parksy as well. He's got to be on. He'll not be off the stream for the next half an hour.
He's just messaged Darren. He's sat in the garden enjoying the sunshine.
So are you on main green next? Oh, you're 6, aren't you?
I'm on the end drink, yeah. It looks a lot faster on here than it did up there. Keith played his first game up on the rink that I've just been on.
Right.
But it looks like he's settled onto the pace quite well here.
It's a little tiddler of an end, mate. I think what's the diamond in the middle of it? He's run through again.
Where's Baldy at, eh?
He'd be relaxing in the garden with a cocktail. No, I think it's because he was heading down to Nottingham tomorrow.
Right. Oh yeah, they're
playing the 4s on Monday, so he's keeping himself. He's keeping himself in Keely's good books, I think.
Is he?
down the fours and the triples next week, aren't they?
Are they the triples as well, are they?
Yeah, aye. Keith, you tell him. Can't the left or the right, Keith? No, you with that one. Yeah. Go to the left or the right, like you. You're a braver man than me.
Aye. Makes a better door than a window.
If he watches us back, he'll have you for that. Keith, if you're watching that back, that was just me, no, not me.
Three.
Yep, 3 to Keith.
Yeah.
Didn't even catch it, sorry.
So 3 to Keith, 4 blank. Good start.
Very good. He had a bit of a sweat on when he found out he was on the stream ring.
Did he panic? I'll tend to do that. It was funny because we did that gated pairs last weekend and we put the stream ring. George Wright was on the stream, he was on 3 times eventually. He pulled out of his skin. He pulled some worldies, mate. I'm saying to myself, what are you doing? Yeah, got another little baby ring, another baby length up here and all.
He likes to play with the mat up, Keith.
Does he?
He does. He hasn't got it up too far, but he very rarely plays with it on the tee.
I'll run you through who's still in once I get the thing on. Last session. Oh, we're at. Right, this last session, the streaming one you'll have watched. Gavin Smith beat Craig Poland. Ian McLean beat Gary Brown straight sets, and they meet each other. Stewie Wiley got a walkover and would place Colin Banks. Colin with the new knee donated by Linford Christie, apparently, because he was running up down like a whippet. Trevor Taylor got through on a tiebreak against Kenny Bald and will play Thomas Newell, who beat Tom Douglas. I'll whisper it quietly. Gillian Inslee got beat off Stephen Scott, and we'll play some fella called Minto, who got through. Boo-is, way. Pom-poms out already. And they are on at 2:30. You're busy. The game's on at 1 o'clock at the minute. We've got Alex Bryden, Michael Kent, Conor Mill and Daniel Poole, Nick Armstrong, Fergie, Paul Innes, Julia Gallio, Darren Weir, Stuart Airy, Michael Keenan, Flash, and Fraser Lee's Paul Timney. Well, Keith Ryan, well again, are you, mate?
Certainly is. Paul just struggling to settle on the pace after coming off the top green.
I think Paul's stunned that somebody brought the mat up against him. Oh, he's played again.
Yeah,
You just got to run out.
just passed.
What do you do there, mate? Would you lash at them? Would you sort of like be cultured?
No, I think you've got to back yourself to draw that. It's hard to guarantee shot playing through the head. What do
As
I
he's
know?
run at
What
it.
do I know?
Welcome to the shot selection. So.
Well, couldn't ask for a better start than that, Keith.
If Carlsberg did start. Definitely 3. If I put that angle on, it's 4, but we better go back to the angle that it mightn't be. It's definitely 4, isn't it? Four it was.
When you do that.
What's that like? That's 4.
I think she means like a cricket umpire.
Like a cricket. Can't like that, man.
Just been watching Billy Bowden too much.
Oh, Ben Finger. Let's just see if Keith is the same length up here. See if I've got to move the camera. Oh, he's gone a little bit longer. Oh, there you are. Your mate's been on, mate, Glenn.
Has he?
The commentating team's gone from a solid 7 to a 10 out of 10. Easier. Hold on. Happy birthday to you.
Bless him.
You better not let this lad down in that Masters pairs, mind you. I want to see you in the quarters. I see you get the blame.
I've lost the semis the last 3 times, so
Oh, aye, that's right.
always the bridesmaid.
Well, Paul, he's definitely scratching around.
Not bad here, Keith. Just needs to stop. Or run even. I'm looking at the wrong ball. I'll watch it on the screen instead of in
It's
real life.
Down to 9 out of 10 now. I know. Well, that's up to date with that. But that's behind that.
Yeah. We're about 2 or 3 seconds ahead in real life.
Yeah, I know. Quick again, mate.
Mm-hmm. This is the thing with sets play, though. If it was 21 up, you know, Keith would nearly be counting his chickens, but you could lose 3-4 or something in set 2, and it's anyone's game.
Darren Park. At least you've got a new one for your Tinder profile now. Paul's commentator. Tell you what,
That one will go down well with the ladies, I'm sure.
I'm sure it will. Just mention the wrong guy's podcast and say, is that the one that Bolt is on? And the housewife's favourite.
I got no chance against him.
No, anybody else? Well, in again.
That's another point. Not finished in a bad place either.
We always say when you're getting turned out in the first set, try to make it as long as you can. Keith's got a right lather on, mind you.
He always does.
Oh, we should do it in the camera again.
reckon I can run now.
That's him.
Keith, that was Josh again, mind you. Oh dear. No post play there. How is he got it? Forehand. He's having a little dabble at it. Will she be in tuning tomorrow?
Here's the turn.
No, it's definitely two. Paul's walked up there like he's got an afternoon out.
Given the advisory.
Giving you what?
The advisory. Said stand at the base spots.
Well, 11. Is that it's not the first set, is it?
Not quite. He played 4 ends, so 12 shots still. I think Paul just having an end of trying to find his length.
Yeah.
Not worry too much about.
Tell you what, it'll be a good set to win this, wouldn't it?
Would it not?
God.
I've seen some good comebacks over the years, but nothing quite like this.
If you watch this comeback, you're telling them. He's kept the mat back a bit. What we got here?
Fair start.
You do realise you've got no pressure on this commentating here because Mackers has done it already.
Has he?
Aye, Mackers done it for you.
He did it
for
at
the Premier Threes.
That's right, yeah. Do you know if any other clubs have taken up?
I think there's been an odd couple around the country, but I haven't seen them publicised. I've seen one publicised.
Right.
But I think the only thing that inspired you that night was when I put you ranked 5.
Well,
Because you weren't happy.
I wasn't.
I could tell. I could tell. As soon as I put the sheet down, you looked at 5. He's ahead of us, and he's never played for 2 years.
It's probably a fair ranking after Christmas.
What? How far past?
That's last ball shot.
No. You go too.
Well, I'm just saying, Richie, but there is a little chance for a score here.
Who for?
Paul.
Got Jill on the white.
Mm-hmm.
Just past Jack Hay. Half a goal to me.
He looks quick to me.
Well, it's another one in the.
Is this a Cunnan plan?
Must be. Well, I know what I'll be doing if I was Keith.
The old back and end. He's trying to bury it, I think.
It's not far away.
Doesn't want to leave a frame.
Like that, you mean?
Aye.
Where's he going to stand? That's the important question.
I know. He says, you're all right.
I can just about see it. He's been
He's only-
ordered around.
like a cat on a tin bridge. No. Let's just keep the set going.
Needs to
Rebend.
bend a touch. I don't know if it's the hand or the balls, but that didn't do very much.
I think it tends to stand off on that side like the last few times that we've been streaming it.
Right.
But I think the balls didn't help either. Like. So, we'll just put a 3 on that one. First set.
I'll say that was 3.
You'd say that was 3. Right. Tell Keith, because he thinks it was 4. So, first set of Keith. Now, while they're doing that, I'll just give a quick shout out to our sponsors. We'll play this little doodah. Get that on. So, it's big thanks to Rent and Wealth Management, pentlandprecast.co.uk, brilliant auctions, Bowls Direct. I know them as Bowlsware Direct, and our pocket rocket herself, Mrs. Jacqueline Henderson, for all the support with the podcast, the streaming, etc. I tell you, I seen it. You might have seen Tony Kempster.
I know, yeah, it was good to see him.
It was. I didn't recognise him. I says, "Where's that playing with that Jody?" They said, "Tony." I says, "Tony Kempster." I looked at him and says, "Look at that eye."
Yeah, yeah. No, it was good to see him.
Yeah.
I didn't realise he'd been playing indoors this season.
I think he's only been playing a couple of weeks or what, or a little bit. I don't think he's
Yeah, I
been
think
competitive, but now he's got
Since
the urge.
Christmas-ish, I think he
Has it?
said. But yeah, I think he'd just been playing in leagues, and I was chatting to him, and he said he kind of hadn't really been enjoying it. Hadn't been playing very well, but I think a more competitive, game that he had last Sunday seemed to bring
Did really well.
the best out of him. Yeah,
Did
he did
really
really well
well.
to get to the final.
Yeah.
When I seen the name on the list of entries, I seen T. Kempster, and I thought it must be Tony, but I didn't realise he'd been playing.
Shot ball, please.
It's close.
So, are you playing your trade outdoors this year, mate?
Same as always, Gosforth.
Gosforth?
Yeah. Cue the negative comments in the chat.
It's a good 2 balls.
But yeah, looking forward to it. I do enjoy my outdoor season.
Yeah. And the green at Gosforth's all right.
Yeah, I think it's the best in the
Yeah.
best in the area. I think
Gets well looked after.
it certainly does. Got a ringer in with us this year.
Who is it?
BJ Biles joining from Berkshire
Oh. Well, that cost a few bob.
on a free.
On free. Couldn't have. Oh.
Not again. He just doesn't learn his lesson, does he?
He's covering the Willie Walks. He might have been. Coming out, so yeah.
I know. That was Richie that time.
Keith wasn't really. He's giving you the look. I think he's on a percentage of sponsorship with Ultra Bulls.
He must be.
Oh, Paul's in the way now. Gillian, just come this way a bit.
It's like herding cats.
We'll get a little sheepdog and round them up. Give them a whistle. Come by, come by. Keith, you can stand anywhere you like, son. I don't care.
One up there, down to me. It's close for two, definitely one.
So how many more streams have you got before the end of the season?
We're at Glasgow next Saturday for another one of these. Doing the Hartlepool Masters on the Monday.
Yeah.
So it's Saturday. I'll be setting up on the Sunday. I might do an odd stream on a Sunday.
Nothing on the singles on the Friday?
No, because I'm travelling up to Glasgow.
Right, okay.
And then we've got the Hartlepool one of this on the 26th, and then that's the indoor done.
I would have entered the Hartlepool one, but I'm...
Where are you going on holiday again?
Well, I am going on holiday on the 30th of April, but I've got to play my outdoor national two-ball singles by the 5th of May. So if I get back from holiday on the 5th, but
Nice.
at the night time, so I wouldn't have time to play it then.
No.
So I'm going to have to try and get that arranged.
Aye,
Before I get away.
all the joys of outdoor balls,
know.
mate. If you're still in your nationals by about second week in June, you need caddy.
Bang on,
That's it. You've got to put the time in May if you want to still be playing a lot in July and August.
Yeah. And you'll be looking for a little bit of a repeat, the Middleton Cup, mate, get back down.
Absolutely, yeah. It was a great year last
semi-final,
year.
apparently.
Yeah, that would have been a good one to stream.
I know.
But yeah, no, it was really a really good year for us and something to build on. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's slight change in the format
Groups.
for us this year.
Is it?
Yeah, we've got a group
We've
of
got five now, haven't we?
Yeah,
It's
that's
our
right,
northern
yeah.
counties.
Yeah, so we'll be playing against Durham at some point.
Boo. Boo is.
Yeah, but it was Neil's first year as county manager, and he did a really good job of building team spirit.
Yeah. I mean, you've got
Counts for a lot.
a lot of young lads. You've got looking at your squad.
Yeah, definitely, and I think the people who came into the squad last year really took a chance.
Yeah. Oh, well played, Keith. Let's see if I can give you a rundown of who's doing what.
Comes Jack High. Just the one.
Not quite half a ball.
Pauline just took the first set against Julia. Darren Wees took the first set against Benjamin Button. Flashes took the first set against Michael Keenan. And the other one, Paul Timmy's took the first set against Fraser Lees.
I watched Paul's game this morning against Ryan Henson.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good game. Paul
Was it?
played really well.
Yeah.
Played a worldie to win it.
Well, Keith, what are you going to do with your son? Ryan 1, maybe it's 2.
Yeah, I think having the tied set in your back pocket always helps in the second set. I'd be tempted to go to the deepest ball, but no doubt you'll do the opposite.
Mr. Parkinson comes out with the stat that something like 70% of the people who win the second set go on to win.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Momentum. Well, you might have just worked something out in that second set. You know, jack lengthwise or how to play certain shots.
Well done. Catch the old insurance policy in.
Yeah, and there's danger if Paul was to play the runner himself. Taking his own ball out. Makes him think. Just had a text from Darren Parks. It says an interesting fact for the viewers is that Keith used to be a former referee and linesman in the Football League. So there you go.
Hold on. Did he really?
Right. I'll keep you right, Richie.
Anybody couldn't done that. I was on mute. But he just lets us leave the light on. Okay. I hope what's going on here?
Jack go in the ditch, is it? I don't know.
No, Paul's telling Keith where to put the mat.
It's nice of him.
He's come right up to the spot. That's right.
Right. Okay.
That's not up.
I wouldn't have thought so. With the tees being adjusted, obviously at the back they're at like 3 meters away from the ditch, aren't they?
Yeah.
Does that affect those spots from that end? If you brought the mat right up, put it on the spot, would it still be short?
It would be short.
So you've got to leave yourself that
you've got to
extra
remember. You put in 3. That'll not be up. That'll be coming back. And you've got looking at that. You've got. You would need to be past the tee for that to be up.
Yeah.
And that sounds stupid, but you'd have to be past the tee.
Selwyn coming on over. Do the measuring.
Needs to be 23 metres, which is going to be nowhere near. Come on, get a bit further up. Oh, wait, you can't be that far. Oh, wait, it can't be right that. Go on, further up. I don't believe that's up. That isn't. That can't be up. Not a hope in that is that up.
Well, there's a turn for the books. I'm surprised at that one.
Sure.
No, it's not.
It's fine.
It's all happening.
How much was that up? That looked short for me.
Just over.
I'll tell you what, I would have lost a few quid on that one, mind you. 'Cause that looks short to me.
Good start there from Paul.
I'm still stunned that it's pretty up.
I know, I don't understand that one either.
I can't understand that. Yeah, we'll go at the side view to show you where the spot is. There you go. That's where the spot is. If the spot's in line with the... That might have be the factor.
Yeah, the spot must be short.
The spot must be short.
That's our excuse anyway.
But then you would need the spot to be a metre short of the. I don't know.
Unless.
That's just not going to
Yeah, maybe.
Unless his tape's wrong. The missus has cut his tape and took a metre out of it.
Close again, yeah.
Still about joking out.
Stevie Miller, get VAR in. Ah, you're right, mate. Get VAR in.
Great reply, Keith.
Not bad at all, mate. Well played. I'm not frightened, but I'll put you in the highlights package, Keith. 41 minutes. There you go. You know that one.
What is it, Tony? See, it's just the one that's forced, but see, it's just the one. Is it on the left? That's ball behind. You're just big ball, the ball behind.
Definitely one, fancy two.
Well, out the line again.
Just needs to break now. I think you've missed an end off your score. I think it's 2-0 after 2 ends.
I don't know. Ketterall comes, he comes on, we pick him.
Well, I'll start getting it in the neck if it's wrong, that's the thing.
I'll get it in the neck. I'll get it in the neck if it's right. No. Will she bend, Paul?
Not these balls, I don't think. Looks like just the one from here. He's asking for
Kate's
two.
asking for 2. I'll give him 3. For 2.
He's giving it as well.
Yeah, 2 it is.
It's not a bad stream debut for Keith.
He's flying, mate.
He'd be trying to get back on for the next game if he gets through.
Aye. So did you go over for your open bus tour?
In Newcastle,
Parade.
I didn't actually.
Yeah.
I didn't. I was hoping to. I'd been to the Premier League darts on the Thursday night,
Right.
and I was ill for like 2
bad,
days.
pretty
after that.
bad.
Yeah, and then it got like 1 o'clock, and I was tempted to have a little trip into town, but I just thought, I don't know what the traffic's going to be like. I don't know what the metro's going to be like, so I just watched it on YouTube.
No, you hold.
Probably the right decision looking back at how many people there was. When was Sunderland's last bus parade, Richie?
Shut up, man. Move along.
Did you have one for the Papa John's trophy, or?
Move along, will you? Move along. It was the I can remember. Was it Peter Reid when we won the League One? It had the proper football league trophy, not this Premier League bollocks. It's Tupman's Halfpenny League. I play the Championship, man.
Think you'll come up this year?
No. Oh, well, I do. I fancy us in the playoffs, actually. I actually fancy us. I didn't want us to go up because I think we'll just get butchered.
Well, I think it seems to be a trend of certainly the last couple of years that the three teams that have come up have struggled and just gone straight back down.
I think the thing is, the teams that go down are on what I call the magic roundabout because they're on the money.
Yeah.
Get the money for 3 years. Mm-hmm. Come straight back up. And you look at.
But then you get teams that come out the Premier League and go down again.
Well, we did that, didn't we? We did that.
And it looks like Luton might do that this season.
Yeah.
Not far away here, Keith.
Yeah, not bad.
All on connections.
Push onto the ball. Oh, the old stone follow through, man. Well played.
A bit of that. Little wink there from Keith.
Yeah, the fly wink.
You like that one?
I mean, the problem is now you get promoted to the Premier League and you think, well, got to be better than like Fulham and Bournemouth, but even Fulham and Bournemouth's on a different level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just the players are more physical and the Championship players are quicker, they're fitter. And
yeah, I think it's the physicality that's the big difference, isn't it?
I mean, just look at Southampton. I mean, horrendous.
Yeah, I mean, they could still manage the lowest points total in a Premier League season, can't they? But sometimes once they're relegated, they find a little bit of form. What a try this is, by the way.
Going to be unlucky. Oh, has he got it? Well played.
Great shot.
Well played.
Keeps him in it.
It's like just the one. You'll get a bet on this gone T to T, will you? Got to go T to T.
He's got to change it. Yeah, I think you're right. Jack needs to stop. Yeah. Both players have missed their first ball.
Looks better line this time.
Yeah. Very close. Keith looks like he's on a better line here than his first. He's close.
Not bad at all.
Very good.
God,
Sat nicely as well.
it's all you were coaching coming to fruition here.
Even one on the scorecard, yeah, is big for Keith. I think he's just got to look to get somewhere near those two balls, stop himself from dropping a score.
Do you enjoy playing set play, mate? Or yeah?
I don't mind it. I completely understand why it's used in terms of viewership and sticking to timings.
Yeah.
But I think as a format, as a player, it's I think it's one of the most challenging formats. Purely, I think mentally.
Right.
I think like for example, Keith here wins 14-0, and then you've got to start again.
Aye.
And at the same time, you kind of have that benefit if you lose the first set, you can reset and start again. And then once you get to a tie break, it's anyone's game, really, isn't it? Just takes one good ball, or one lucky ball, even.
I mean, like you say, Keith's, what is he, 18-1 up here? Mm-hmm. So if he loses this set, say 4-5, 18-5, he loses the two tie breaks 2-1. He's sort of like 19-7, he wins, but he's out.
7 ends is quite short as well.
Short, yeah, aye.
Close here, by the way.
Close to thin net. Well played.
Yeah, that little touch on the jack helped as well.
And just the one. Would you go respots in nationals?
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it, to be honest. I think as long as you know before the game what the format is, and you just
get on with it.
Just play to that, get on with it. Yeah, makes you think a little bit differently about what kind of shot you would play. But I don't have an issue with it. I'd rather they introduced respots and kept a longer time limit.
Still safe. You can't play 18 ends in 3 hours.
Yeah, something wrong.
Oh, unless you've got about 6 or 7 ends, indeed. Great effort, Matt. So 4-2, we go into end number 6.
Who's next on the stream, Richie?
I'll have a butcher's. Oh, I think it's Wally, Paul Wallace. It is Wally and Lee Collins. I'm sure that's the...
Got a tie break on rink 6. Well, still open after 2 balls. One and end's not enough for
No,
Paul.
I
I think
think
he
it's
needs to get this,
At least, he needs a double, really. One.
get this 3rd ball in somewhere close. Give himself a chance at a 2. Well, he's drawn the shot, I think.
Do you need to run, Keith? He's weighed
Yeah,
in.
shot ball. What you playing here, Richie, if you're Paul?
Just I would try and time it out. You've got to look for a double, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've
Lift
got
the ball and
you've-
stay.
Yeah.
If you've got the ball solid, the jack might just stop on yours anyway.
Yeah.
Just looks like that's been a hard shot to play down that
I
hand
don't,
all
I don't
game.
think anybody's getting it. Commentator's curse. 3.
Here it comes, Bosh.
You'd said I'll tell you. I'll tell you it was there. Well, that looks
He needs to get the hold that he got earlier.
very tight. That's even with my glasses off.
No dodgy ones.
Hello there. Oh, if that falls in.
Oh, dear me.
I'll take the one. Take the one. Yeah.
So Keith just needs to defend a 4.
Nearly. Behind that. Run down.
So, we got the last end. And
Jack right behind it.
Paul needing a full house.
What, the shot ball? Yes.
Do you think if you're playing a game of singles and you need a full house in the last end, do you think there's any sort of tactic, or do you think it's just try and get 4 balls as close as you can?
It's like the old thing, that you're looking for a 6 the last end in pairs or something, you stick everything round the back.
Yeah, try and trail it with your
Try and
last.
trail it with your last. Hope they don't realise. Draw in, we're line 5 now, draw in. The jack gun's flying back. You better get one in, 6 down. Ryan, really, if you were a betting man, And you look at the score, 19-2, and Paul needs a 4.
Yeah, I know.
I know Paul's is a silly game. Anything can happen.
It's just circumstance, I guess, is the difference. It's I think if it was 19-2 in a game of 21 up, he wouldn't be thinking that he needs the 4.
No.
But a short ball isn't what you need.
No. I think that's just about
curtains.
You want a line? I think this is if you were looking at curtains, that's curtains, mate.
Yeah, there's not even an angle. Paul's first ball stops the angle from him getting the 2 balls.
Yeah, I think it's not curtains, I think it's Venetian blinds. It's been drawn. The shutters are being pulled down.
Well, he's trying to change something. Doesn't want to get the gap.
Even the money you were Carlisle couldn't get a foul out of this now, mate.
No, not at number 5 in the rankings. Maybe someone higher up the rankings would have a chance. Yeah.
Hartley would. Hartley had magic a foul out of this. Bolty would.
Bolty
would come off a wing in a play. He'd come off and get wide ball, take all 4 balls out and stay on.
Keith's done a good job of keeping his balls away from each other as well, and not leaving a 3 or 4 ball take.
I mean, it doesn't even matter if Keith stands in front there now. We're not done. Well, Paul.
He needs something off this outside. I think he's in the ditch anyway. If he misses, I think I would be shaking hands now.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Them opters don't. They didn't get anywhere, do they really? They're just.
Well, I think it's literally impossible now, isn't it, Richie?
It is. If he gets a foul, he's right choosing. So what time are you due to go on, mate? Are you due to go on at 2 or after?
I'm straight on after this game on ring 6, which is 1-0 in the tiebreak.
Need to rub down with the wet fish?
No, I think I'll do without one of them, thanks. I've enjoyed my first stint on commentary. It's helped pass the time.
You've
for
done
sure.
good, mate. You've done good.
We haven't spoken about the Bulls very much.
Yeah, and flash, lad. Flashes through.
Good.
So, well done to Keith Miller. Through to the next round. Best of luck when you go on, mate.
Cheers, matey. Thank you.
Many thanks for coming on, comms, mate.
Thanks for having us.
Hopefully we'll get you on the streaming rink.
Well,
keep winning. Keep winning. Need pressure.
I'll try my best. That's all
good
I
egg,
can do.
mate. Good egg.
Right. Cheers, Richie.
Ta, mate. I was petrified telling them. Thanks everybody for watching. Much appreciated your support as always. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with the next one. We'll work out to see who's. Oh, it's Lee Collins and Paul Wally Wallace is coming on next. And I'll just play this clip again. You'll be getting sick of it, but hey ho.